Hey guys, welcome. So in this video we will learn about the variables and data types in Java. We will see how we can declare a variable in Java and how we can store values into variables. And we will see these all things on code level example. So before moving ahead, if you are new on my channel, then please subscribe it and hit the bell icon. And if you like the video, then hit the like button as well. Now coming towards our topic. So for that, first of all, you have to create a new file, a new text file, and you have to name it whatever you want. As I am giving it a name test. Here is one thing to notice that in Java it is standard to give files name as a name which start with a capital letter. As in my case, it is starting with a capital letter. So make sure you do the same thing. And you have to just change the extension of this file from txt to .java and hit the enter. And after that, just open this file. Write class and then the name you have given to the file, as I have given it test. So write the same name test and after brackets, and after write the public static. These both are the keywords, and then word, it's also a keyword. Then the main, it's a name of method which is called main method or main thread. Then we pass with the argument string. Yes, don't worry about this, we will be discussing in detail in coming videos. So this is called the main method of our program. Compiler start to execute our code from this main method. Now what does it mean by these backslashes, as these are used to write the comments within our code. Of these two backslashes is that when you want to put a comment in your code, when you want to describe something in your code, then you use these two backslashes to make that line as a comment. It means now it is not the part of our code, it will not be executed by a compiler. So there are the two ways to make code as a comment. For example, if you have one line, then you use the two backslashes, and if you have multiple lines and you want them to comment all, then you have to just do this. You have to put a backslash first and static, and then static, and then backslash. Now anything in between this these two backslashes will be considered as a commit. So this will not be executed by a compiler. So this is not the part of our code. This is just for giving us information in our code. So now moving towards our main topic, that is to declare variable and using the different data types. So first of all, let's see how to declare a variable. So for that, as I early in the video I told you that you have to just choose the data type. For example, if first of all if I choose this integer data type, so I will write the integer data type and then the name of that variable. For example, if we want to store the age of any customer or someone, so I am giving it a name age. You can give any name whatever you want. So in integer you have the range that in this range you can store the number. Now you can see I have declared a variable and the name of that variable is age and its data type is integer and its value is 4. Similarly, if I want to declare a variable of float, what I have to do, I have to just write the name of that data type float and then the name of that variable. Say suppose I am giving it marks, and you can see that what is the property of float. So in the case of float, after the decimal point we can store up to 6 to 7 decimal digits. It means there is another thing to notice, that by compiler this is considered as a double value by default. So if I just run it now, so it will show that we are doing a lossy conversion. Let me show you this. So I will just save it and minimize it. And for compilation, I will go to this address bar and write cmd and hit the enter and write the name of that file and write the command java c and name of that file test.java and hit the enter. And now you can see that it is giving the error that incompatible type possible lossy conversion from double to float, means we are storing a value of double as it is considered as a double by default by compiler. So we are storing, compiler is thinking that we are storing a double in a float value. So compiler is thinking that we are storing a double value in a float variable. So for solving this issue, what we have to do, we have to just open it and just put if on the end of this value. Now compiler will understand that this is a float value. So now it will not give a error. So for printing the data in Java, we have a command as we learned in the last video, that is system.out.println. We use this ln for printing on next line. So for first value, we can just write the print. After that, we have to write the name of that variable which we want to print. So if I want to print the age, I will write the name of that variable, that is age, and at the end I will put a semicolon. Don't forget to put a semicolon at the end of every command. And if I just save this, save it. You can see that our both values have been printed. If I show you, if you want to declare other variables, like if I want to declare a variable of double, so for that we will follow the same process. But here is one thing to notice, that you cannot use the same name for two variables. Now it is different from this variable 85 point whatever you want. Now if I tell you the difference between these two, float and double, so the difference is only of the range. Now if I want to print this variable, I will do the same thing. Create a variable of char, then I will just follow the same process. I will write the name of the data type and name of the variable after that. For example, if I giving the name as name, suppose, so after that if I want to store the value in a char character, char variable, so for that I have to use a single quotation marks and I will write the value in between that single quotation mark. Then we can print it. What if I want to store my whole name? As you can see that the capacity of this jar is to store a single character. What about my whole name? So one method is that I can create so many variables of this jar. For example, if I show you. So after that, if I want to print the whole name in a single line, so I will try to. This is extra. Now hit the save. compile it, minimize it, and compile it. Java C test.java Java test, hit enter. Now you can see that the name of this zone has been printed on the same line. So if I want to store a complete line into characters, then I have to make a bunch of variables, so many variables. So it is very hectic. So we have another data type, that is a string, and in the string, in the variable of the string, we can store our whole data. So this is a class, string is a class, this is imported by default, and we create its variable by the same process. So string, and the name of variable is suppose complete complete name, and we will store the name. Say suppose if I just copy paste this whole line, copy paste, and paste it here. So you can see that in this line there are so many characters, and I have stored in one variable. So if I want to print this, then I have to just write the system.out.println, and then the name of that variable, that is name, and semicolon, and hit the save, minimize it, and compile it. Execute it. As it is printed on the same line, so for that in this I will just hit ln and again save it, minimize it, and Java C test.java and Java test. So it's on the different line. So you can see that I have printed so many characters by using one variable. As in the case of this character, we could store only one character in a one single variable, but in the case of a string, we can store combination of so many characters in one variable. So we use a string for storing so many characters in one variable. If you find any problem in understanding this code or creating variables or storing data, any type of error if you face, then just put that question or the error in the comment. I will answer there. And if you like the video, then hit the like button as well, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and share this video. Thank you for watching this. See you in the next video.